Hello, wonderful fourth graders. This is Mr. A, and we are reviewing decimals and fractions. We have learned about decimals and fractions, and they are related to one another, right? So a decimal has the point, okay, and it separates the whole number from numbers that are less than a whole, okay? So if we're looking at 2.3 or 2 wholes and 3 tenths, this number can be written as 2 and 3 tenths, okay? So 2 and 3 tenths is the same as 2 whole, and I can find the equivalent of 3 tenths by multiplying the 3 and the 10 by another 10. So this becomes 2 and 30 hundredth, right? So, and we can keep adding, we can keep adding zeros, but we have to add the same to the numerator and the denominator because 2.3 or 2 and 3 tenths is the same as 2 and 30 hundredth, which is the same as 2 and 300, you know, or 300,000th. But we're not going to go that far. We just have to understand that the first place value after the decimal point is the tenth, then it becomes hundredth, and then thousandth. Okay, so decimals and fractions are related to one another. Okay, so okay, we just changed 2 and 3 tenths into 2 3 tenths, and we have 2 300ths. That's the same as 2 point. Now this is 300th, not 30 hundredth. This is 300th. So it becomes, it has 0 10, but it has 3 pieces of hundredth. So this becomes 2.03. 2.29 or 2 and 29 hundredth, because this 9 is in the hundredth place value, so it becomes 2 and 29 hundredth is written as a mixed number as 2 whole and 29 hundredth. Okay, and 3 and 3 tenths becomes 3.3 because this 3 is in the 10th place value. Okay, so 10th, remember 10th. Okay, and this 3 and 90 hundredth becomes 3 and 90 hundredth. Okay, so decimals and fractions are very related to one another. Decimals are and fractions are less than a whole. So in brief, if we're talking about decimals, the first place value next to the decimal is your tenth, and then the second would be your hundredth. See, the tenth became hundredth, and then your third would be thousandth. But we didn't go that far. Okay, so which one? If we're ordering uh two, let's say two. Okay, let's say two. Let me use a different color because it's not showing from the light. So let's say I have 2 whole and 3 tenths versus 2 whole and 300th. Which one is bigger? You have to start with the tenth, right? So after the decimal, you have to start with the tenth. And you see that this one has 3 tenths and this one has 0 tenths. So this is bigger than the 2 and 3 tenths is bigger than the 2 and the 300ths. Okay, what about 2 and 29 hundredth versus 2 and or 3 and 90 hundredth, this number is bigger because you have to go with the biggest place value. And yes, this one has 9 tenths and this one has 2 tenths, but it's not the biggest place value in the whole number. The whole number, we have 3 wholes and 2 wholes. So don't just start with the decimals and the place value in the decimals, fourth graders. You have to look at the whole number and go to the biggest place value, which is the ones, right? So this one has more ones than this one, so this makes it a bigger number. Okay? It is a very easy scale, and I want you to believe in yourself. Slow down. Make sure you are looking at each digit and you are remembering the place value of each number. Then you can decide whether a number is bigger than or smaller than or even equal to another number. Okay? I hope this video is helpful. You know Mr. A is your guy. I am here to help you guys, and if you need anything, please let me know. Thank you, and I'll see you in class.